Look at you. Look at you. You get me? Look good. Anyway, sup, random. Well, I'll just say, yeah. A lot of us got rejected. A lot of us planning cute dates. A lot of us are just trying to get our freak on. Get me? No shame in that. But that's the date. That's today's date. You get me? Is that Valentina? You get me? Is that Fine China from Valentine? Anyway, so it's that time of the year, obviously. And a lot of us are feeling different types of emotions, you get me? And I like to discuss that. Yes, as we're going to discuss in today, emotions and the complexity of it, but not like the scientific part of it, though it is rooted in all of us, but just my personal experience and feelings towards certain emotions, you get me? Let's start off like the most complex of them all. Let's discuss about the most confusing, the most intricated, the one that really makes us do stupid shit when we know we're doing stupid things, but we just can't help but feel that lovely, lovely emotion called yeah. Let's talk about love. You get me? The biggest, the most complex, the very heart aching emotion that we all feel, and that's love, you know. And what is really love? You know, of course, we got the scientific meaning, chemical in your brain, you know, it's a chemical in your brain, you release a hormone, and that's mistaken. That's mistaken as love. I bet. My word, the wind. Yeah, I know, it's just a chemical in your brain. That's a scientific thing, you know. But what is it? You know, it's such a complex emotion. It gets us so riled up, but we keep wanting to feel this emotion. You get me? Coming from somebody who has never had a romantic relationship, I have a deep love for love. You know, I enjoy love. That's the strangest thing. I enjoy love. I don't know why, but like, I love to love, and I love people to keep loving, even though the outcome of love is a very sad outcome. The majority of the time, love is a sad outcome, but that sadness is still a beautiful sadness because you love something. Did it end? Yes, but you still loved something, and that's the beauty of it. You know, that's the beauty of love. But also, the thing is, when it comes to love, people mistaken their love, but it's just infatuation. You know what I mean? And sometimes people mistaken that this is romantic love, then this is just platonic love. You know, it's just that complexity of not understanding what your love is. You know what I mean? For well, my definition of love, blame me for the romance I've been watching. It's just like I would fight the heavens for you. You know what I mean? But you're not nerdy enough to understand that. But it's just like when you love somebody that deeply that you're willing to sacrifice your own well-being for their happiness. That is the beauty of it. My goodness, actually, that is poetic. That's poetic. But no, the thing is, you love knowing it's a sad end, and you keep loving. Then you look for more love, but that love is never reciprocated as the same love that ended. But you still keep loving, even though that end is something that's inevitable. Sad end as it is, you still love. And that's the beauty of love. I repeated myself, but I needed to really understand that beauty of love. Like the clouds, is it gray? Yes, but when the sun shines through it, does it make it beautiful? Doesn't that make it beautiful? The trees, don't they make it beautiful? That's the beauty of love. Love is just nature. Wow, actually great analogy by me. But also there's many other formats that you can think of. Love is like a cigarette, you know. You puff it, you blow it away, types like that. Love is like a flower. It's slow, but yet when it blooms, it's beautiful. You know, love is like rain. It pours hard. Yes, are you drenched? But when the sun comes out, then it shines truly beautiful. Come on now. But yeah, that's the emotion of love. You know, it's a very beautiful, complex emotion that we all feel, but we still keep wanting to feel that. Yeah. Anyway, let's up to the next. Yeah, let's talk about the dreadful emotion. The emotion that none of us should be feeling, but we do still feel it. You get me? And that emotion is sadness. Sadness is an isolating emotion. You get me? Sadness is an unrecognizable, undescribable emotion. You know, sadness makes you wallow in guilt that you're unaware of. You get me? I have been a sad person for a very long time. Nearly you could call me depressed. Okay, you could call me depressed. I've been a sad individual. And while in that moments of my sadness, I have learned a lot with that sadness. You get me? And it wasn't sadness because of the relationships. I don't even know. I can't describe it to you, but it was just sadness. Anyway, so what I have learned through sadness is that you feel unworthy. Okay, being sad makes you feel unworthy. You feel like you're not deserving of anything. You know, you undeserving of anything. And when you have those moments of undeserving, you tend to isolate yourself. You get me? You tend to, well, be in a dark room, you dim in the lights, because that's how you feel. You feel that the world is so closed off to you. You feel so shunned. You feel so shunned. You get me? And no one understands you. Nobody really gets you. But they do. But because you feel so isolated and closed off that you don't seem like people understand you. You know, you close off yourself to the world. And then you wallow in guilt that you're unaware of. You know what I mean? And in that moments of it, you want the world to burn. Those are for most people. But I say sadness was a learning lesson to me. You get me? I got more compassionate. The more I felt sad, you know, the more I felt sad, the more I wanted to isolate. But the moments I didn't feel sad, the more I felt that I felt a lot for others. You get me? I felt a lot for others. Strange. So weird. Anyway, I felt a lot for others. I've been to many places that can be considered sad places. I'll just talk about them later. I've been many places, many stories to tell you later. But all in all, the emotion of sadness is a dreadful emotion. Nobody should actually feel it, but you can grow from it. You know, you can't grow a plant without water. And sadness is your rain. And that rain helps grow you. And I'm not saying you must feel sadness all the time. No. When you feel sadness all the time, that's when that's when stuff gets shitty. Now shit is getting shitty. You get me? I've been there. But over gradual time, sadness doesn't really teach you. Is it a terrible emotion? Yes, your sadness is a terrible emotion. I can't describe it to you, but it's just so closed off. I feel so let's like blind. I feel blind. I can't see anything past me. Can't even see what's in front of me. I see a light, but I don't see an exit. That's how sadness is. And sadness is an emotion that we all feel and we all dislike, but we still feel at the end of the day. Sadness is the yin to the yang of love. Yeah. Let's talk about the next one. Anyway, we're gonna talk about hope. You hit me. And the idea of it is a negative idea. Okay, hope is a negative emotion. I don't care what you'll say. Hope is a negative emotion. I think hope and love fall under the same concept of each other, but hope is much more of a heart-wrenching emotion, because when it comes to somebody feeling hope, you know, let me just give you an idea. Right? Random had the hope of making this less of a, what's the word I'm looking for? Less of a 42 pixel quality of a video. I thought I was gonna make like, you know, those motivational dark, you know, when you look at those Instagram reels, yeah, I thought I was gonna make those types of, you get me? But I'm not though. But I hope for it, but I can't execute it again because the idea was a hope. You get me? That's when it comes to why I say hope is a negative emotion. Am I a little rambling? It's late at night when I'm recording this. It's late at night, and I hope no one hears me. Because people are at work and stuff like that. But also with that idea of hope, I also believe that it's also a very neat emotion for everyone to have, because without the concept of hope, what are we supposed to believe in? How are we supposed to keep moving forward? You get me? But also with that in mind, hope is also very a sentimental emotion, because a lot of us have also led people into believing certain things. You get me? We hoped that, for example, our crush be liking us the same, and it didn't happen. You get me? Hope is as hope is just worse than disappointment. I would rather for people to feel disappointment than ever feel hope. You get me? But I can't tell them that. I can't let people feel that, because when they feel those types of emotions, it's over. You get me? You know what I mean? Because the idea of hope is to make people believe in something to continue living their lives. And without that hope, what is there to look for? You get me? And that's why I don't fuck with hope, but I have no choice but to believe. You get me? Like, I hope by God's miracle I win the lottery. Is that gonna happen? Probably not, but I hope it does. I hope it does. You see where I'm getting with this? You see where I'm getting with this? Hope is a sentimental emotion. And me recording this, I hope I don't embarrass myself, but I am embarrassing myself. But yeah, keep hoping, but don't. I would like to say don't hope, but I also like to say don't hope, in the sense of that. What I'm getting at is that don't put too much faith in hope. There we go. Don't put too much faith in hope. Yeah. See, don't put too much faith in hope, because if you add that too much faith, you're just gonna keep disappointing yourself and keep thinking that you're gonna keep thinking bad about your life. Not just about your life, but also about your life, such as relationships, such as work, such as dreams. Don't put too much faith in hope. And yeah, I think that is all for the emotion aspects. You get me? If you fucks with the video, give me a like. You get me? I'm a little nervous because I'm outside. The social anxiety thing is real. Like, I'm trying, but now I'm realizing it's up for me. No one sees me, but they probably hearing me. Oh Lord. But anyway, I want to tell you, if you like the video, like, comment your thoughts on it. Comment me your thoughts on this whole endeavor. Yeah, and fucks you probably do. I catch you next.